going to show you how to edit walls, floors, stairs and pyramids like a pro in Fortnite to ensure you always win in any fight. Let's do this. Hey everyone, my name is Octorious and welcome back to another Fortnite tips video. Today I'll be giving you 5 editing tips so that you always have the edge in any sort of combat. But first, if you want to shout out in future videos, make sure to use my new creator code in the item store, just like all of these guys, as well as leave a comment letting me know if these tips helped you out or not, just like Atomics who left one of my building tips video. Now let's get into these tips. Tip number 1. Always use a shortcut for stair rotations, especially when someone is above you. If you don't already know, you don't have to change your stair's direction by rotating it or editing straight across the middle. Instead, you can quickly go from one central piece on one side to another central piece on a different side, as long as it's not directly opposite though. This will allow for you to rapidly change direction of your stairs, making it very easy to regain the high ground in pretty much an instant once you've been built over. When you're in a build fight and trying to get the high ground, you build stairs outwards and upwards with more stairs above it for protection. A lot of the time, your opponent will actually run on top of your top layer of stairs and try to cut you off of the floor. When this happens, you can quickly turn around and use a fast stair rotation method to build backwards and back above them and then just shoot them in the face. Tip number 2. When editing the bottom corner of a wall to advance in build fights, go in the up direction and not the down direction. Something that happens a lot in build battles is that there ends up being some kind of box with a ramp inside and a floor or roof on top of it. Most of the time you'll edit one of the bottom corners out of the wall, run up the ramp and then edit out the roof so that you can carry on building and get the high ground on your opponent. However, you might be starting from the middle right square and going down to the central bottom square, which is actually not what you want to do, as once you've edited it, you're actually looking down, not up like you need to be doing to get as much speed as you possibly can. Therefore, to speed up your editing in this situation, always do it in the opposite direction, so once you've made the edit, you are looking upwards already, you can then easily progress to easily take out the roof and carry on your fight. Tip number 3. Instead of using the window peek in shotgun fights, edit out the top line of a wall for a much more effective shot. Most of the time when we find ourselves face to face with an enemy, we build a wall in front of them and edit out a window, then pull off a shot with a shotgun. However, this is now extremely predictable and you'll most likely take damage as well. Instead, edit out the top row on the wall just before you jump and pull off a quick shot over the wall. Once you land, you will then have enough time to reset the wall, and by doing this strategy, you are a lot less likely to take any damage and you will still basically guarantee the kill on your enemy. Tip number 4. Always place a roof on top of your 1x1 for easy peeking. When Epic made the editing squares so that they were no longer transparent, there was no way to peek from your base without revealing yourself. But this is actually that way. If you put a pyramid on top of your 1x1, you can stand in the center of it and switch to your edit mode to see outside of it. This works in build fights as well if you want to quickly see where your enemy is building to and cut them off without actually exposing yourself at all. Tip number 5. Always place a pyramid in the top of your 1x1 base instead of stairs. Pyramids have a lot of editing possibilities combined with walls to create amazing ways to snipe from the top of your base. And of course, they can all work as stairs too. Once at the top of your base, place a floor with a pyramid on top. Then edit 2 corners opposite each other and edit a window into one of the walls where you didn't edit a corner. This will create a tiny gap you can shoot through with any sniper, and it's basically impossible to get sniped through it yourself. Also, the pyramid, you can edit a window into the middle of a wall, edit out the corner of the pyramid and shoot any weapon through the hole. It is possible to get shot here, but you still do have the pyramid as cover and it is extremely difficult. If those 5 tips did help you out or you just enjoyed the video in general, then please smash that like button, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tips and guides, share this video with your squad and of course leave a comment. If you are interested in improving at Fortnite in multiple areas, then make sure to click the card right now and watch through the whole playlist. Also remember to use my code XXOctoriousXX in the item store and send me a pic of you doing so if you want to be featured in an upcoming video. Anyway, that's all from me in this video and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone!